said to him, "Are you the most likely one to stay here after?" And he said, "No." That's what he
I understand.
said. Yeah, but you're practically running it already.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the pole in my way in a minute.
Good evening and welcome to the 131st commencement exercise of Enfield High School as we honor our graduates of the class of 2023. My name is Hifza Zahid and I am class president. I will be facilitating this evening's graduation. If it starts to rain, we ask that all patrons discontinue use of any umbrellas so that all can view the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation. Carrying the American flag is Jacob Gerard, who is joining the Army Reserves. Carrying the state flag is Brianna Sanchez, who is entering the U.S. Coast Guard. They are led by Lieutenant Colonel Richard Fairley, our United States Air Force Academy Liaison Officer. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now invite the senior choir to come forward to sing the national anthem. Grand Marshals, at this time, please seat the graduates. Tonight is a joyful celebration in which we recognize the accomplishments of our graduating class. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the students. I ask your cooperation so that we can make this a truly dignified ceremony for the class of 2023. Please remain in your seats for the entire program so that you don't obstruct someone's view. Thank you. Before we continue with the program, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a few people who have joined us here this evening. Mrs. Tina LeBlanc, Chairperson of the Enfield Board of Education. Mr. Scott Ryder, Vice Chairman of the Enfield Board of Education. Mr. John LeBlanc, Secretary. Board of Education members, Mrs. Jean Akery. Dr. Gerald Calnan. Miss Janet Cushman. Mr. Joshua Hamry. Mrs. Amanda Pickett. Mr. John Ungire. Mayor Bob Crisati. Deputy Mayor Gina Sakala. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Christopher Drezick. Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Andrew Longy. Chief Academic Officer, Miss Michelle Middleton. Director of People Services, Julie Carroll. Chief Information Officer, Mr. Guy Barassa.
Happy birthday!
Director of Educational Equity, Altressa Cox Blackwell. Principal, Miss Erin Clark. Assistant Principals, Mr. Connell Clark. Mrs. Laura Gagnon. 12th grade Dean, Mrs. Patty Nelson. Class of 2023 Advisors, Mrs. Holly Simmons. Mrs. Cindy Spencer. Members of the Enfield High School faculty. Valedictorian of the class of 2023, Brianna Carlin. Salutatorian of the class of 2023, Madison Bohan. Parents and honored guests. At this time, we would like to pay a special tribute to all of the graduates who plan to enter the armed forces. Would all the graduates planning to enter the armed forces rise so that we can properly recognize your commitment to serve our country? Thank you. You may be seated. As class president, I am honored to speak to you all tonight and share some final words to conclude the past 4 years of our lives, as they have been filled with memories that we will hold close to our hearts for decades to come. I remember first coming to Enfield High my freshman year. Like to most of us, everything seemed so scary and intimidating. We were all clustered together in the halls, trying to make our way around this huge school with stuffed backpacks on our tiny freshman bodies. Yet, there was some sort of comfort in the air as well. Entering high school was a fresh start for all of us. These would be the years when things actually mattered, as we were repeatedly told in middle school, and in elementary school before we entered middle school, and in kindergarten before elementary. But no, seriously, high school is when things would get serious. We were still figuring a lot of things out, attempting to grasp this new high school life. It was our first time doing a lot of things, like experiencing pep rally, adjusting to 90-minute classes, and having the luxury of Eagle Hour. Rest in peace to that. There were so many new aspects that we had to adapt to, and that we would learn to find normal as the years progressed. So turns out there was no normal that year. COVID affected not only 9th grade, but 10th and 11th too, with the iPad meetings from our own homes and masks when we came back into person. Yes, it was all a very new and scary experience, but after hearing so much about the pandemic and living through it for over 2 years, I believe we are beyond being known as one of the COVID classes. And anyway, I don't really want to talk too much about the pandemic, since I'm sure everyone else you know has already talked your ears off about it for the past few years. It's time to move on, in more ways than one. I do, however, want to talk about how before we knew it, we were seniors, living through our last year of high school. Making our way from college applications to intense cases of senioritis, we all made it to this moment, to graduation. And now, here we are, sort of reliving the same emotions as we did when we were freshmen. We are headed towards yet another fresh start in our life, as we did 4 years ago before stepping foot into this school. But as scary as it seems, it's important that we all remember how we've done this before. We've needed to adjust to a new lifestyle once before, and I have no doubt that we are all capable of doing it again. As the saying goes, the only constant in life is change, so we must put forth our best efforts to accept it. Whether it was through friends, family, or someone else we looked up to, I think it's safe to say that we all made it here with an abundance of guidance and support from our loved ones in some way. My parents sacrificed a lot to give me opportunities that they were not able to have themselves. They have encouraged me to stand where I am today, and I don't think I could thank them enough. Our rocky journeys through high school couldn't have been done without our #1 supporters, and my parents were just that. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything. It's hard to fathom the fact that we are now adults when it seems like just yesterday we were packing our bags for field day and learning our times tables with a bunch of cubes. We're really all grown up now. We aren't little kids anymore. I remember so many of my older cousins, uncles, and siblings telling me to enjoy high school and how it would be over before I knew it. I never believed them, though. I was set on the fact that these 4 years would be the longest ones of my life. Or maybe it was the never-ending Destinos episodes that were starting to get to me. Either way, I was very wrong. After arriving here 4 short years ago, we have all made it to the final day that we will all be here together, in this one place at the same time. For the last time, look at your fellow graduates around you now. I ask that as you do, you also keep in mind the fact that after today, each and every single person here is going to be advancing into a new life. They will be furthering it into careers, into programs, into colleges, places where they have their own plans and paths. I think it's important to remember that, especially here and in this moment when you will be seeing most of these people for the very last time. You are each unique and can create so much out of yourselves. I believe we are all capable of doing much greater things than we think. Through the past 4 years of our lives, we have already shown determination, resilience, and perseverance. We will not fail to shape our own paths, each one being unique to ourselves. I encourage you all to try to push beyond the limits you have set for yourselves, to exceed any past expectations, to let silly grievances and old failures go. It's time to focus on the future, to focus on what you are going to do rather than dwell on what you have or haven't done. So follow your dreams, travel the world, become the CEO of a business, investigate the depths of the sea, perform heart surgery, write a best-selling novel, be a YouTube sensation. Do this all knowing that you are living for yourself, that you are living for that sense of self, because once you have that confidence, there is no stopping what you can do. I would like to leave you all with a quote from one of my favorite artists. As said by J. Cole, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. I urge you all to focus on your own lives and what you wish to build out of them, steering away from constant comparisons to those around you. Take inspiration, yes, but be proud of the life that you have created for yourself. Be proud of what you have done and achieved thus far, and continue to create the most unforgettable memories through it all. Thank you, class of 2023, and congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce the Enfield High School salutatorian of the class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Madison Bohan.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, parents, and my fellow graduates, it is with great honor and humility that I stand before you today as a salutatorian of our graduating class. As I reflect upon our journey, I am filled with a sense of awe at how far we have come. Today, we mark not only the end of our high school years, but also the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. It is a time of celebration, of reminiscing, and of looking towards the future. Growing up. It's a phrase we hear often, but what does it truly mean? For me, growing up is more about the passage of time than just reaching a certain age. It is a process of self-discovery, learning, and transformation. Is it about finding our place in the world and becoming who we are meant to be? Growing up is not always easy. We have faced obstacles that tested our resilience and determination. When we entered this school as freshmen, we were wide-eyed and filled with a mix of excitement and anxiety. We were eager to be with the quote-unquote old kids and explore ourselves in new ways. Only this time, our high school experience was cut short. We have grown and flourished through a global pandemic. It was only 2 weeks, they said, but that changed the course of high school for us. There were moments when we stumbled, when we doubted ourselves, and when we wanted to give up. But each time, we got back up again and kept on moving. These experiences have taught us the value of resilience and the importance of embracing failure as a step towards success. Our sophomore year, we were running in and out of school, begging to see one another. But our junior year came around, we won the pep rally, and became closer as a class, getting to experience our junior prom and homecoming. And I guess that brings us to this year, our second year in a row pep rally win, homecoming with that lovely flashlight Miss Clark always has, to our senior prom and class night, and that final full circle class trip to High Meadow. But throughout these 4 years, we have experienced a multitude of challenges and triumphs that have shaped us into the people we are today. We couldn't have thrived without these experiences. Alongside the challenges, we have also enjoyed countless moments of joy, laughter, and friendship. We have formed bonds that will last a lifetime, forged through late-night study sessions, shared triumphs on the sports fields, and the simple act of being there for one another. I know I would not have been able to make it through without my friends by my side, and I'm happy to continue on my life with them at school in the fall. These relationships have shaped us, and they remind us that no matter where life takes us, we are never alone. each and every one of us have someone to thank for this moment today. I couldn't have done it without my parents, my sister Ella, my family, my best friend Olivia, the best partner I could have asked for Xander, my teachers for their unwavering support, guidance, and belief in me, and to Chef O, you have been the best support system one could ask for. You have helped me in more ways than one, and I thank you today. You all have played an instrumental role in my growth, and I owe my achievements to your dedication. But this has all gone by so fast. There were days I was questioning how we were even on Thursday for that week. These years have flown for us. My mom would always come in and say, "Time moves fast, you gotta make the most of it." Granted, this usually had to do with my procrastination, but I think it fits here. I would like everyone to just take a moment and close their eyes. And I mean everyone, family, faculty, friends, and graduates, and just breathe. These years have gone by in a whirlwind for us. The prepping and rehearsing, but we made it. And we need to just stop for right now and live it. Everyone now has a go, go, go mentality and attitude. I know for me, it's been a rush to get everything all sorted out, but we need to stop every once in a while and just enjoy the moment. And now, as you open your eyes, look to the graduates and the families around you. We all made it here today, rain or shine. And so, as we prepare to step out into the world beyond these hallways, we must remember that growing up is a lifelong journey. It does not end with this diploma or this ceremony. It is a continuous process of learning, evolving, and embracing the opportunities and challenges that come our way. And finally, to my fellow graduates, let us celebrate this milestone today, but let us also keep our eyes fixed on the horizons of our futures. Let us enter the world with open hearts and open minds, ready to make our mark and contribute to the betterment of society. Let us be kind, compassionate, and understanding towards others, for it is through our actions that we can create a world that is inclusive and accepting. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. At this time, I would like to introduce the Enfield High School valedictorian of the class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Brianna Carlin.
Good evening, and thank you to friends, family, students, teachers, administration, and everyone else gathered here on this exciting day. To my parents, thank you for your constant support. I would not be standing up here today if it weren't for you guys. Mr. Boneski, thank you for all of your help in ensuring my speech was ready for today. Oh, and I almost forgot. A special thank you to those who specifically requested me to not have a boring speech. You know who you are, Josh. I hope this will suffice. Movies. Some of them are realistic, others are a bit out there. I remember being terrified for high school because of how it was depicted in movies. Of course, I did not expect a shot-by-shot remake of any of the classics, Grease, 10 Things I Hate About You, or Clueless, but I did expect some things to hold true. Unfortunately, no one randomly burst into song in the hallways like in High School Musical or Lemonade Mouth. The movies we were raised on were great entertainment, but have shown to be inapplicable to everyday life. Now, I have done some preparation for this speech, and while some may call it procrastination or an obvious excuse to watch movies, I instead call it research. In these films, students are often shown as one-dimensional characters. You are defined as academically inclined, an athlete, a theater, band, or orchestra kid, or maybe just popular. There is really no overlap between the groups, as demonstrated by the clique scene in Mean Girls. In reality, however, students fall into more than one of these categories. Take my best friend, Olivia Castagno, for example. She did field hockey, track and field, was part of the Pro Start Culinary Club, but also landed in the top 10 of our class. Perhaps the most relevant thing, though, is that Olivia is a movie enthusiast and is the reason I love watching movies so much today. These things are so different from one another and show how she fits many of the potential roles of high schoolers. Olivia is just one example of how people defy the societal expectations that these films may instill in our heads. High school ended up being so much more than the movies made it out to be. Never in my life did I expect to be performing an autopsy on a banana who had died in a fire during my forensics class freshman year. Coach Mall gets a little creative with his lessons. When I was in a boot, suddenly I had a whole new group to connect with, where we would exchange, "So what happened to you?" in the elevators before class. And if you had told me a year ago that I would bond with Mr. Crane over our love for Gilmore Girls in genocide class, I simply would not believe you. Not to mention the highlights of the class of 2023. Who knew we would come out on top of not one, but 2 pep rallies? Or that after every school's dance, all anyone could talk about was how bad the music was. Honestly, fair point. I cannot even count the amount of times we had to evacuate the school due to a suspicious odor. The experience that takes the cake, though, is COVID-19. No movie even came close to schools shutting down for the second semester of freshman year, being mostly virtual sophomore year, and wearing masks until the middle of junior year. While this situation came nowhere near the extremities of, say, the Hunger Games, I still remember the dread I felt every time I had to turn on my camera, as if I was not in a class with the same people that I had been since 7th grade. Or how every time you needed to ask a question, you'd have to use the hand-raising feature only for the teacher to notice 10 minutes later. But despite all of these highs and lows, we were able to make it through. At the end of the day, I love movies, as I'm sure you all do. There are certain things we can learn from them and carry with us as we depart on our own paths. The Breakfast Club, for example, brings together a group of teens who seemingly had nothing in common until they started getting to know each other. I certainly do not have everything in common with my peers, but I bonded with so many people by getting involved in clubs and sports. High School Musical, on the other hand, taught us to defy societal expectations and follow your passions. 16 Candles shows just how surprising people can be, while the film Dead Poets Society demonstrated the importance of accepting people as they are, as well as standing up for what you believe in, regardless of consequences. When you take a chance like Charlie in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, amazing things can happen as a result. And of course, who can forget the iconic line from The Outsiders, "Nothing gold can stay." To close, I will use a quote from perhaps one of the most unrealistic high school movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. And while Ferris might not be the most reliable source for life advice, he has a point. On that note, it's about time I let you all carry on with your lives as life moves faster than you expect. Thank you.
And now to present the class of 2023, please help me in welcoming Enfield High School Principal, Miss Erin Clark.
Welcome EHS families, students, and community members. To the graduates of the class of 2023, look around you. Thousands of people have gathered here this evening. All the pomp and circumstance on display exists because your parents are so proud of all you have accomplished. You worked hard, you persevered, and you deserve a celebration of this magnitude. The diploma you will receive this evening is not only about what you have already learned, but about your preparation for a lifetime of learning. For many, an education is hope. It's a shot at a better life. However, an education is not solely a means to an end. It's not simply about solving equations and writing essays. It's not the mere completion of tasks. An education is the sense of wonder we feel when we learn about the vastness of space and the depths of the ocean. It's that feeling of awe when we notice the presence of symmetry and geometry in music. It is the art that can lift us out of dark places and transport us to a different world in our most challenging times. It is the poetry and literature that gives us a glimpse into the lives of others and stories of great leaders who overcame obstacles and changed the world. The piece of paper you will be handed this evening represents your readiness to continue on as a lifelong learner, and you earned it. Your parents helped you get to this point, your teachers helped you get to this point, but ultimately, you needed to do the hard work, and you did it during uncertain times. If there's anything we've learned over the last 4 years, it's that life is unpredictable. The forecast for tonight's graduation is a case in point. It raises the question about how we thrive during uncertain times. How do you best prepare for a future that is not guaranteed? Some of you know what you want to do in the next phase of your life, and that's wonderful. But many of you may be unsure, and that's okay too. The truth is, you don't need to have your entire life decided at such a young age. Even if you wanted to, it's impossible to know what unforeseen challenges will come your way. It is believed that the workforce of the future will look very different than it does today. This causes those of us in education to pause and think about how we can best prepare our students. Forbes magazine noted that the most in-demand skills for the next 10 years include technical skills like digital and data literacy, in addition to quote-unquote softer skills like time management, where I'm going to take a moment here to stop for the train. It's good time management, right? All right, that wasn't too bad. Time management, critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, collaboration, and flexibility. The #1 most sought-after characteristic by employers is curiosity and being committed to continuous learning. Having a disposition of being curious and wanting to learn makes individuals more flexible and better able to adapt to change. Graduates, if there's anything you take away from high school, I hope it is a sense of curiosity and a love of learning. Class of 2023, graduation may feel like the end, but really it is just the beginning. I wish you all a lifetime filled with the kind of learning that takes you aback with wonder and leaves you longing for more. I'd like to express my sincerest congratulations to each and every one of you. Mr. Drezek, I present to you the class of 2023.
Please help me to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Christopher Drezek.
They skipped me. For the record, I am not the district's meteorologist that Mrs. Clark referred to in all those messages. It's actually Connell Clark. feel free to send all your comments that way. Mayor Crisati, I'd like to once again formally request the dome that we've spoken about over the years, and I think everyone here would appreciate if you can make that happen. And one last PSA, for those watching online, we're going to have a ticket drop pretty soon for some turf seats that are available. If you're interested, just go to the website. I'm sure it's much cheaper than Facebook that I've heard of people are selling them on. I'm kidding. I actually heard that was a thing. That's pretty funny to me. But seriously, the last thing I wanted to do was to turn this evening into a Taylor Swift concert, and not the good kind where we all sit around and listen to her sing about, her ex-boyfriends and stuff. I know she's deeper than that, but I'm old. What do you guys expect from me? But the kind like a few weeks ago at Foxborough, where thousands of people, and a lot of you, including Miss Clark, which I will never understand, sat through torrential rainstorms to see her perform. Now, I'm not judging any of you that did it. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night, Mr. Longy is going to actually sit through rain through a Dave Matthews concert, which I'm only assuming those tickets were free, because why would he do that? But please, don't take the length of my remarks as a slight in any way, but rather a gift to be brief so we can get you across this stage before yet another rainstorm tries to come. So the class of 2023, I do want to give you some advice before you walk across the stage tonight. And that is, always know your audience. You see, in life, life's about choices. And knowing your audience will always help you in whatever path or decision you try to take in life. Take tonight for an example. We have a very large crowd sitting here waiting to see you get your diplomas with the hope that it doesn't rain. Now, I have a decision to make. Do I share with you some lengthy words of wisdom as you head into the next journey of your life? Or do I read the room, and in this case, a large field, and realize that no one really cares what I have to say? Thank you. That's all you got to do, Walter. They just want to see you get your diplomas and not get wet. So they say that wisdom comes with age, so I'm going to know my audience and get right to what everyone's here for, but I do have to leave you with this. You are all going to face adversity in your life. Real adversity. Not the, I can't believe I didn't get Taylor Swift tickets adversity. Like, that's not real. That's just a disappointment, and if that's the worst thing that happens to you in your life, then you guys are going to be just fine. But things will not always go the way you'd like them to, and you too will have decisions to make. Will you let adversity define you, or will you overcome the obstacles that life throws at you? You've all shown the ability to achieve whatever you put your minds to, and for the things you can't control, don't let them stand in your way, and don't ever let anyone define who you are. So tonight is technically the last time you'll ever have to listen to any of us that are up here on this stage. And go ahead, enjoy it. And you just confirmed to me that I realize most of you won't listen to me or your parents. But please, if you remember one thing, for the small stuff in life, don't let it get in your way. Or as your friend Taylor will say, shake it off. It's the only song I know, guys, sorry. A wise man once said, success is getting knocked down 9 times and getting up 10. Now, that's not mine. That's actually John Bon Jovi, so if you don't know who that is, ask your parents. But that is the only person in the world that's worth sitting through a rainstorm to hear sing. So, Google it. To the class of 2023, I wish you the best of luck in whatever road you take. Members of the Enfield Board of Education, by the authority bestowed upon me by the state of Connecticut, I do hereby certify that the class of 2023 has successfully met or exceeded all of the requirements prescribed by the Connecticut State Board of Education and the Enfield Board of Education. Chairwoman LeBlanc, I recommend the awarding of diplomas. Congratulations, guys.
And now, for the presentation of the diplomas, please help me welcome the chairperson of the Enfield Board of Education, Mrs. Tina LeBlanc. 'Cause
Hello, everyone. As chair of the Board of Education, I'm honored to be standing here before this graduating class of 2023. For the record, I told Mr. Drezik I was staying positive and we were going to graduate at Friday night, 7 o'clock. And when they told me they were changing the graduation till 6, I texted Mr. Ryder and said we should have just kept it at 7. So just for the record. As I began collecting thoughts on what I wanted to say tonight, I realized I continued to come back to similar thoughts and reflections as my last graduation speech. I was thinking and rethinking of what could I say differently, even though the sentiment is the same. If I changed too much of it, then it just seemed ingenuous. So if you were here last year and it sounds similar, last year's was from the heart and this year's will be from the heart. I want to speak of your future and the path you take. When you finally reach senior year in high school, the repetitive question of, what are you doing after high school begins. You do not need to know this answer. As young adults starting a new chapter after high school, it's okay to not know the answer to what are you doing. Sometimes you don't know the answer until you try things, whether it be entering the military, workforce, a trade, or college. I want to outline how each of those paths are just as important as the other in finding your path in life. How can we really know we are on the right path without having any experience besides Enfield High School? There are many paths you will take after you graduate. Some paths will take you straight into the horizon, while some will have detours and unexpected curves. This is all okay. Those detours and unexpected curves can teach us so much about life. When your path curves or you find yourself on a detour or the hill becomes uphill climb, please know that you have people in your lives who support you, love you, and believe in you. It's okay to make mistakes. It's important to learn from them and let them stay in the past. Your path is just beginning. We have all heard the motto, be kind. What most of us don't realize is that is not only meant for us to be kind to others, but to be kind to ourselves. As I continue to carve out my own path in life, I have learned that we are not so kind to ourselves. We are very hard on ourselves. Being kind to yourself is so important to your well-being. Give yourself permission to be kind to yourself. It can be a hard task. Many of us feel we don't deserve it from past decisions or regrets. I want to tell you, you do deserve it. We all do. Focus on one positive thing about yourself a day. Doing this every day can change your mindset long term. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. Learn from setbacks, but don't let them hold you back. And most importantly, talk to yourself the way you talk to someone you love. In the words of Natasha Bedingfield, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you and congratulations.
I now invite Mrs. Gagnon, Mrs. Nelson, and Mr. Clark forward to read the names.
Brianna Nicole Carlin. Madison Emma Mary Bohan. Hifsa Zahid. Aman Adan. Farahan Aiden. Jeremiah Andrew Agard. Braden Benjamin Alaimo. Joseph Todd Albano. Cheyenne Alexander. Isaac Colby Alvarado. Ethan Ambrosino. Ethan John Anderson. Diego Alejandro Angeles. Christian David Arroyo. Luke Pierre Arsenal. Tony Marie Aslin. Araceli Ruby Baez. Michael Brent Bagley. Hayden James Bankowski. Charisse Nicole Barbara. Christopher James Barbara. Janaea Lanique Barnes. Terea Janique Barnes. Fallon Angelica Barone. Trent Barrows. Max Henry Joseph Bartley. Gemma Batchelor. Michael Bowman. Danielle Vivian Constance Beckstead. John Anthony Bellafronte. Lily Pamela Bellucci. Anna Rose Bemis. Abby Elizabeth Rebecca Benavides. Madison Kayla Beninato. Christian Paul Benvenuto. Logan Mark Bergeron. Leslie Angelique Myrene Bermudez. Caden Burkett. Destiny Elizabeth Bijou. Peyton Jacob Boney. Emma Ethel Rose Borkowski. Jackson Bouchard. Isabella Samantha Boucher. Jenna Catherine Boudreau. Electra Sage Barassa. Lena Burke. Avery Jade Breglia. Aiden Foss Gordon Bredden. Jackson Anthony Bryden. Lauren Elizabeth Boudet. Trevor Andrew Burke. Logan Hunter Burnham. Victoria Angelina Calabrese. Rachel Catherine Callahan. Destiny Renee Campbell. Serenity Canales. Antonio Jose Caratini. Jeremiah Andruiz Carrasquillo. Dylan Carrier Berry. Eduardo Cartagena. Jacqueline Angelina Castellone. Olivia Louise Castagno. Twyla Cawley. Jason P. Chason. Jalen Charles. Madison Francis Chartier. Ash Chase. Cameron Michael Chase. Yao Chen. Gabriella Marie Chevalier. Dylan Chiapponi. Kevin Anjay Korostecki. Lindsay Evelyn Chakowski. Brenton Bryce Coates. Darnell Donovan Coates. Jamie Autumn Cobbs. Isabella Marie Connor. Caden Cook. Tet Ann Cook. Jose Luis Cortez. Yadiel E. Cortez. Tiffany Olivia Crawford. Arthur Edward D'Onofrio. Nicholas Alexander D'Onofrio. Andrew Nicholas Daleb. Callie Ray Dairies. Colin Davis. Daniel Ryan Davis. Elizabeth Helen Davis. Angel Lynn DeForge. Xavier Angel De Jesus. Cadence Elizabeth Delorge. Carly Marie Demers. Logan Richard Dempsey. Ava Marie Dupre. Cole Paul Deshane. Jeremiah Luis Diaz. Jaberkis Michelle Diaz. Nicholas Jacob Dickinson. Julia Catherine Dixon. Morgan DeFranzo. Kaylin Nicole Doles. Carrie Ann Donahue. Avery Grace Doran. Amar Doster. Katrina Rose Druin. Savannah Lynn Druin. Samantha Claire Dubiel. Xander Connor Dumalag. Adriana Rain Duza. Angelica Catherine Easley. Haley Marie Enderly. Naima Zedalise Enriquez. Diana Hope Esparza. Robert Lawrence Fahey. Abdel Rahman Mohammed Fayela. Sebastian Cole Feld. Avani Jaden Flores.
Paige Fournier. Christian Alexander Fracasso. Kyle Nicholas Furnett. Emily Rose Galbraith. Zachary Frank Galbraith. Roderick Evan Ganius. James Patrick Gannon. Azriel Matthew Garber. Jeffrey Alberto Garcia. Joseph Garcia. Colin Jameson Gates. Sean Myers Gates. Mason Riley Kane Gear. Jacob Michael Gerard. Noah Richard Gerard. Annabella Joaquina Girona. Nolan Gleason. Ethan Anthony Gomez. J. Anthony Gomez. Elided Gonzalez. Donovan Lewis Goodstein. Hannah Goulsby. Rebecca Lee Gordon. William Michael Goyette. Hannah Elizabeth Grace. Manisun Asia Lee Grayken. Ashton Green. Isabella Greco. Trazen Griffith. Olivia Levesque Gregaitis. Maya Nicole Grinick. Carter Christopher Grucci. Andrew Samuel Halsey. Taylor Ann Hahn. Gabrielle Lynn Hazen. Laniona Yvonne Henderson. Michael Joseph Hernandez. Veronica Lynn Hernandez. Alex David Herron. Mason Joseph Hester. Ember Rose Holcomb. Craig Michael Huffman. Logan Wayne Humiston. Jazri Beyonce Humphrey. Alexis Hurtado. Elena Nadine Hutchings. Vanessa Heichel. Alexandra Justine Ayacano. Numair Iqbal. Olivia Eve. Davion James. Tavion Carnell Jarrett. Amelia Jekanowski. Philip Jose Jerez. Bella Jerome. Ashton Jack Johnson. Christian Alexander Johnson. Janasia Monique Jones. Kanaya Jones. Mary Violet Jordan. Aaron Justice. Hassan Imad Kafel. JC Celine Kakalakis. Jacob Andrew Kalinex. Abdul Karim Kamara. Colin Patrick Keegan. Riley Elizabeth Keegan. Grace Jeanette Keselowski. Tyler Kickham. Tyler King. Haskell Wells Kirchable. Heather Kirkbride. Aiden Kirill. Catherine Suzanne Knapp. Okay, buddy. Isaiah Kopaz. Isabella Kaylee Kraus. Angelina Marie Cutts. Gage Layback. Alexis Taylor LaFerrier. Shay Irvin Landry. Thomas Landry. Tatum Patience LaRusso. Taylor Dorothy Lathrop. Madison Jade Lavala. Lindsay Morgan Lawler. Juliette Marie Lemieux. Cathal Leone. Ashley Nicole Levine. Ryan Parker Lewis. Faith Light. Tiana Maria Luz Liriano. Zitlali Yanis. Amy Locke. Anthony Jr. Lopez. Antonio Emilio Lorenzo. Denham Jakai Lumpkins. Logan Robert Lundy. Dylan Arthur Lyons. Madison Jeanette McFeet. Hector Bennett Madrigal. Liam Christopher Malcolm. Isaiah Gabriel Marcano. Haley Victoria Marciak. Estefany Marie Marquez Rios. Andrew Gregory Morella. Canon John Marshall. Nathan Anthony Marshall. Elena Caitlin Mason. Damone William Mason. Samara Elizabeth Matlock. Timothy Mayette. Caden Narelle McBride Pilcher. Jack James McDonnell. Tyler Paul McKenzie. Leah Nicole McMurray. Cameron Ryan McQuaid. Christopher Mejia. Kaio Michaels. Jalixa Minier.
Jacob Miner. Nashley Montanez. Shay Lee Mooney. Laura Lee Morales Torres. Kara Moran. Evan Morissette. Matthew Joseph Morse. Aiden Morton. Delaney Sue Muller. Isabella A. Mutar Gomez. Farah Nima. Gabrielle Page Nicknair. Abby Dalin Nisula. Matthew William Orr. Lily Catherine Ortiz. Nada Osima Othman. David Ouellette. Gavin Christopher Ouellette. Ariana Outlaw. Justin Paoletta. Alyssa Catherine Patry. Aiden Payer. Joshua Penty. Naraya Perez. Molly Perkins. Jacqueline Verna Perry. Brandon Pimbongza. Carlene M. Phipps. Basil Picard. Mason William Pilkington. Shayla Samantha Pitts. Amelia Grace Place. Haley Christine Plord. Isaiah Joseph Plummer. Aiden James Powers. Caleb Andrew Preisner. Amelia Danielle Prendergast. Nigeria Preston. Ashton Rader. Tiffany Ramos. Samuel Garrett Reynaud. Kylie Marie Renna. Kylie Nina Ringwalt. Elias Rodriguez. Jacob David Robbins. Katie Laselth Rodriguez Santos. Stacy Abigail Rodriguez Santos. Isaiah Mario Rodriguez. Jack Ryan Rooney. Amaya Nare Rosado. Alyssa Donna Rosignol. Elsa Lord Salaman. Alejandra Sanchez. Brianna Sanchez. Yalexa Marie Santos. David Francis Santee. Jasmine Semler. Chase Philip Shaughnessy. Sarah Shawana. Thomas Sheets. Aaron Page Shepard. Arpitha Shibu. Jaylene Silva. Julia Jasmine Simpson. Eric Thomas Serrard. Chelsea Zoe Smith. Dwayne Ernest Smith. Elizabeth Nicole Smith. Giovanni Soares. Dale Russell Susier. Kelsey Ryan Spencer. Robbie Lee Spencer. Aiden William Sparazza. Caitlin Margaret St. James. Andrew Stanisi. Maddox Stanley Stefanowicz. Olivia Stone. Gabriel Stryker. Michael Ray Sukram. Thomas Terhune. Ashley Tesany. Joshua Therian. Connor John Thompson. John Bennett Tomkevich. Rhea Hijin Tozian. Hayden Trahan. Emily Trainer. Joshua Tyler. Nicholas Michael Valenti. Ryan Valentin. Thomas Vargas. Brandon Vaudrey. Brooklyn Vega. Kathleen Arlene Velasquez. Jessica Sky Viveros. Luke Anthony Vada. Crystal Elizabeth Walker. Gavin Walsh. Harley Kealoha Walter. Aiden Michael Weston. Josiah Matthew Whaley. Destin Rains Watley. Giovanni Watley. Catherine Marie Wheaton. Madison Sophia Witten. Kiana Kamisha Williams. Adriana Francis Wilson. Michaela Mariah Ann Wendelowski. Audrey Wood. Maya Julia Wozni. Kayla Rand. Jaylani Ray. Ace Zong. Kai Zong. Kaylee Zong. Ryu Zong. Miriam Mohammed Zuel.
Nice job, you guys. Nice job. I saw a couple good ones. Good, Katie. get a ribbon.
At this time, will the Grand Marshals please have the graduates stand? Graduates, please make sure that your tassel is placed on the right side of your cap. At this time, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side. As my last official act as class president, may I present you the graduated class of 2023.
You want to go throw yours? Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Chris, just say thank you. Have a good night. They know they can walk away. Good job, you guys. Great job. Great job. You guys did a great job. Great job, you guys. Nice job.